What a wonderful goal. Okay, I'm done.
I think we can tell the players and stuff that we're ready to go in a second, and I'm going to grab the microphone.
I think Tox will win this map, and then Fazz will win 3 in a row.
Well, I think we're going to find out in just a moment, because we're getting live into the game right now. Tox versus Fazz. This is the winner bracket final here of the Swedish Championships at Quake Live. And I'm on Fazz right off the start. He's going to get the upper yellow spawn. And straight away he's looking for Plasma as Tox makes his way down. Tox still hasn't picked up the big item.
Wow,
but
doesn't
he
need,
gets
I mean...
the kill with the shotgun.
His Tox, he'll just go in with a shotgun or with anything he has. Maybe he'll get the
with
frag.
A pummel.
No, not the pummel.
Oh, okay.
That's just disrespectful.
Fazz trying to get a bit of damage here as Tox moving back towards that red. And looks like he will be able to get this more or less unharmed. But Fazz just appearing around any corner.
Yeah, but the thing is, every time they meet up, they're doing the same amount of damage to each other. But Tox is the one still on the rotation of the items. While the Miel was spawning in 1 second, Tox might go over to it before the mag, but you can see how uncomfortable Tox is in actually moving there, because he doesn't know what Fazz will do.
Exactly, he's expecting like a rocket might come from the mid or the top section.
And a
so he's playing
telefrag.
it safe. Yeah, anything. And we got red happening. It looks like Fazz, he's playing fairly slowly. He doesn't want
to give Tox more than 1 threat, because he knows that then he'll really have to go versus that defensive wall of aim.
Do you really think that Fazz has got... Well, hang on, we might have a fight in a second. I'll ask you questions in a moment. Okay, a lot of LG damage, and Fazz, he's trying to run away through the bounce pad. Tox doesn't go aggressive, he actually chooses to...
He left the mega up, now he needs to go... There we go. Goes back down, rocket jump up, see if he can get damage to teleporter. Nope.
Fazz has a perfect read on that. Sending that rocket as he goes through the teleport and knew that Tox would rocket jump up. I was going to say, do you think Fazz has got the necessary strategy or playstyle to counter Tox's wall of aim style?
I do, because he's a very creative player, and now with some more aim of his own, I think he can catch Toxic by surprise. Yeah. However, the last time they meet up, I mean, also there's a great rail.
I can't believe what I'm seeing from him at the moment.
It's Toxinator. He's here.
His LG at the beginning, it just was flawless, and then just no shakes whatsoever. Just so sturdy. Here it is, Rocket. It's gonna get him a 3rd frag. Tox looking great on Blood Run.
Yeah.
I would say, despite Fazz crushing Sparty here, this definitely isn't a Fazz map, and it looks like he's gonna go down again.
They played as well for the show match. How did that go? Wasn't that a 3-0 for
I think
one
Tox
of them?
played Sparties and...
Didn't Tox play Fazz though? I'm gonna check UL ranks.
Please do. I remember we had a blowout on the 2nd show match. I remember that as far as that. Tox doing so much damage. Fazz is trying to keep up with the LG, but he just has to leave the scene as soon as anything like that happens. I think he's going to have to be working with the rails and the rockets a lot more. And, you know, even though Fazz's LG's been looking good recently, it's still very few people can challenge Tox with that weapon. You know, Evil Strength, sure, they might give it a go. Kilson, possibly. But it's definitely not the way Fazz should go about things. Tox just gets ready. He's going to go onto the Mega also. And he should have a good rotation onto the Leolo. I wonder if he'll take a move onto the top. His grenade actually lands on Fazz's head.
Believe it or not, I'm watching QL ranks and Fazz has 7 maps to 14 of Tox. And Fazz never won Toxicity versus Tox. They played 3 times there.
Interesting.
And it's a map where Tox is not comfortable at all.
Well, we've seen him play incredibly on that map before as well,
yeah.
So it's tough to really judge. Because if he's uncomfortable on it, he plays very well when he's uncomfortable.
Yeah, he does.
And Doc's just waiting for those grenades to explode in front of him, and he should be able to grab that Mega in his own time. And he's just holding securely onto this control. And I think he's just trying to make sure that Fazz isn't listening to that Mega pickup. If Fazz wasn't around, then he's going to have a lot of question marks hovering over when it's up. I think that rail even hit. I saw the sparks flying.
Railed up, and Fazz is going to get caught off guard. It should be another frag for Tox.
I love the move from Tox moving forward, just ensuring that he's going to be able to really use the LG as Fazz drops all the way to the bottom.
Thing is, by moving forward and dropping with Fazz, he lost a lot of health. And if Fazz gets a yellow, he could potentially attack this Mega. Right now, it's going to be very hard for Fazz to actually challenging and he doesn't want to risk it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you can do anything at the red. Yeah, can't. Fazz can't even attack at the red.
He's finding it difficult to just get past. Again, this wall of aim, I think, is the best way to describe it. I'm going to switch over to Fazz, though. We haven't seen a great deal of him this map. I think it's time we put him on the spotlight. You favoured him in this winner bracket final to get to the grand final and wait for all the other games to finish. Oh man, he just walks into the rockets.
Like when you're not in control, you expect like the position that Tox took. It's a position that people out of control usually take, and that's a position Fazz wanted to then see if the mag or anything else was going to be up. Tox being there just caught Fazz completely off guard.
Yep. He's got the rockets, bouncing Fazz around a little bit. Fazz gonna have hardly any help to support himself now. And there it is, final blast of LG, 7-0. And this blood run is taking a wrong turn. Fazz making a move in. Look at that, the LG once again. How can Fazz deal with this? I don't even know if he should have been there. I don't know what his aim was going in that area.
And it's just so solid the way Tox aimed. It's just pretty much flawless.
Oh, a grenade there. If he managed to hit the last air grenade, it would have been a kill. But I think even if Fazz does get a frag now, it's 10 frags he's given away, man. It's a huge amount.
Yeah, I don't think even Fazz expects himself to have much of a chance in Blood Run at least.
Yeah, GG, he's calling it right there. Tox is going to take map number 1. Very, very convincing map win for him. And I think it's kind of what we expected. You said Tox is going to win Blood Run, and now you're saying that Fazz is going to win all the remaining maps.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if you're right.
I'm really curious to see how Toxicity is going to go, though. Really, really curious.
Is this what we're going to next?
No, it's I think the 4th map.
Well, let's see first if Fazz can win Sinister, which is going to be the 2nd map that we have here. And this is going to be similarly paced, I would imagine, to Blood Run. And they're actually readying up right now, so let's get ourselves into game here. And I think I followed Fazz at the beginning last time. I want to follow him again and see if you can change things around on this map.
If Tox practice map, this can be such a good map for him. Because it's
be
so open. Like what Fazz is doing right now with the LG, Tox can easily do this to anyone in the world and not even flinch.
That was an easy one. That's kind of what Fazz's dream would have been, to get a quick frag at the beginning and be able to quickly circle some control. Tox, I'm wondering what his strategy is going to be here. If he wants to aggress onto Fazz, try and force some control, or if he's going to be hiding around.
He can easily, like, he's well positioned for this mag, and look at the entry damage. It's very important. Doing one rocket there, another rocket. Now Fazz has to go through an LG fight. Tox, however, not changing to the LG, allowing Fazz to just jump on the mega and get the next frag. I like the rockets. The rockets were being very good, but as soon as he fired the 2nd one, switching to the LG would probably have been the better move.
Oh, here's a lightning gun. Another rail from Tox would have put Fazz on 1 health. But he survives that, and it looks like he might even get the 4th over here. But Tox with 1 more rail, but it's an air rocket as well from him. Okay, so let's see. We're going to watch Tox now off the restart. He's getting the rail quickly.
He wanted to defend that mega, but he knows, okay, Fazz has the LG, and he can go either from above or from the normal car. I would have personally defended, but Tox decides that the better move and the safer move is to use the railgun. Unfortunately, it didn't really connect.
He was quick to let go of that red, really.
Yeah. Either the red and the mag, I think he could have challenged for both of them, but he didn't want to risk, and this is something...
I think Fazz might take the lower yellow. 79 health left for Tox, he's in trouble. Is he going to peek his head around there? He does, but he does manage to hit the rail himself. We've got Mega up in just a moment. Tox looking for the damage. Oh, he hits the rail afterwards. He's doing so much damage with that railgun.
The rail is Tox. He's always going to hit everything.
Well, Fazz has managed to take a load of items. Tox probably thinking about getting that lightning gun soon. But he knows he has to be careful. Oh, he's just going to wait patiently. He hits his last rail slug.
Tox hasn't been getting items for like 1 minute now. Does he care? No. Oh my goodness. How does that even hit?
Anyway, finally he misses an easy shot, but these are outrageous. He's hitting them through the little floorboards.
Yeah.
Up at the top level. We got mega health up. Is Tox going to be able to repeat what he did earlier?
Like, this is
No.
why this could be such a good map for Tox. Because there are so many angles that someone with the aim of Tox could easily exploit.
Yeah.
Like it's oh my goodness, it doesn't even make sense. I'm watching, oh my god, stop it.
5 impressives, it's 3 minutes in, he's trying to hit more. And Fazz
Finally
wants
picked up an LG.
Fazz wants to extend his lead a little bit, but Tox is doing so much damage he has to keep running to items.
Tox hasn't picked up an item in almost 2 minutes now. And he's
I know,
now
he
challenging
had
for the
one
Mega
yellow.
just because he has 5 impressives on the rail. And now he picked up the Mega. And now he's good to go for the red. And Fazz is even thinking, should I go through the teleporter at this point?
And
And
Tox might
where's-
get everything
where's
right
Tox?
now. Oh, there it is. Fazz is
No,
going to
that
get
red
red.
was up.
Tox thought he was going to be able to get it cleanly, and Fazz has just run away. He picked the best route to go also. Oh, Tox wasn't aware of that angle. Fortunately for him though, Fazz is going to miss it. He's trying to bait it onto it, gets a direct rocket, and just helps himself up the top a little bit. 7 health.
7 health.
He's vulnerable, and he misses his last rail shot. 1
Is he
second
gonna
until
drop
Mega.
up? That would be suicidal. What can you do? I mean, on 17 health, it's so hard.
Yeah, he gets more rails. That's what you do if you're Tox.
And well played by Fazz to just go there and try to deny the 50.
Is Tox going to be able to get this yellow? Oh, watch out. That grenade could have even killed him. He manages to dodge the rail in time. And this 25 health bubble, he wants to get it so badly. Fortunately for him, Fazz isn't there in time, but he's pushing it harder. And no more rockets now for Tox.
What the grenades will do.
Yeah, that'll be absolutely fine. Oh, he's got to be careful though. Can he make it?
That
When
is-
not in time.
I was not expecting Tox to drop with the rail like that.
He wanted to get out of there. He had basically no other route to leave the area, and he thought maybe he could sneak up to the 50 health level smoothly. But Fazz was on point in that situation. And we've got a bit of time now until items. If Tox can get a ton of damage in now, then maybe he stands a chance at picking up the next rotation.
Oh,
2
what?
rails, and Fazz has dropped down below. Tox is going to come up through the teleporter.
How did the second rail even connect?
I don't know,
This-
both times I couldn't see Tox.
Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Tox is shooting again. Invisible.
Warning.
I'm just going to
opponents.
send a memo to Kilson. I think he needs to take note from this.
Yeah. I mean, Tox did more damage in the rail than Fazz with all of his weapons.
That's incredible. Oh, Tox is making a move with the lightning gun
Look at
fast. He
this
can't
LG.
get over to the red too easily, but he's got so much health. He
I mean,
can
Tox
withstand that.
went into that fight with 100 health and 50 armor. Fazz was completely stacked, and he got out of that fight with 40 health, and the red armor that he picked up
Oh,
while
Tox
in
just
the
got
fight.
it. 1 rail to kill him, but Fazz has dodged. Did you see how he was sidestepping like a madman to
Oh,
avoid
he was praying for his life right there.
it? Yeah. Whoa, nice little snap rail from Fazz. Let's have a look how hard Fazz is hitting. He's hitting 28% rail. How much rail is Tox hitting?
Only 47, but he's going for a lot of angles.
Yeah, he's shooting just tons and tons of rails.
2
Oh,
minutes.
nicely done now. Fazz is trying to show a little bit that he can rail. He's getting his first impressive on the board. And I think he wants to secure one of these items. He might have to be a little bit careful here. His Tox is going
I
to get
think
this
Tox
red.
might get everything.
Oh.
Oh, great rail. Nicely picked off by Fazz.
I mean, I like how Fazz has dealt with all of this. He's been taking such a massive pummeling from
Oh
Tox.
my
off
god,
lane.
that combo.
Well, that could be the start of something, but before we get to that, I just want to say how Fazz just continuously stacking and making sure he doesn't drop items so that he can tolerate Tox's rail damage. And I wonder, is this going to be the end of it? Is Tox going to be able to get some control?
The thing is, if Tox keeps doing the damage like that,
Mhm.
plus he has controlling items on top of it, I'm scared for Fazz.
Yeah, totally.
The thing is, if Tox is gonna start control the map, he'll probably start being a little bit more predictable, and Fazz can try to avoid the angles.
I think
However,
Fazz
it's Tox.
Fazz showed us that he's really good at at playing defensively, like on Blood Run against Sparty. I wonder if he can do that here on Sinister. Tox missing some rail shots, and they're becoming more and more important for him to hit. Sorry.
Whereas Fazz is at the 50 HP.
Oh, Tox trying to chase around the corner, but he's being careful that he doesn't just receive a rocket to his head.
And Fazz managed to stack up to 100 armor, and he can still go to the top yellow. Can Tox find him on time? He's right behind you. On top of him.
Oh no,
Fazz
Tox
just stole
loses. I can't believe
Oh
it.
my god, even the rocket after, that was just really, really nice damage from Fazz. And Tox cannot go for frag right now.
Oh, some brilliant traps from Fazz. He's going to move in for the kill. 9-2 now. And I think, to be honest, that's probably all Fazz needed to do to close map number 2 out. And this is certainly the beginning of your prediction coming right. A bit of LG damage. Tox goes down again, 10-2. And that's it. He wants to call GG. There's 2 minutes left. But Fazz is going to win the second map in this winner bracket finals.
And see how Fazz's LG damage is pretty much the same as Tox's rail damage, and the same goes for... Yeah, they pretty much exchanging like that.
Tox, yeah, still a load more damage, but all the items that Fazz was picking up, you know, made up for it.
Yeah.
I wonder if Fazz can continue this style, though. We're going to go over to Furious Heights next. I think both of these players are pretty decent to that map.
Yeah, Tox picked it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's definitely very, very comfortable. I mean, he has a spot on the map coined by him.
Exactly. So we could well see some more of that. Looks like they're getting into game. I'm going to just put us there so you can see the screen, guys. Tox versus Fazz here. Furious Heights. Winner of this will be put onto match point. I am on Fazz off the start. And he's got the shot there, the rocket launcher already, which is always good to have. Don't want to have to go up the bounce pad and expect someone with the lightning gun. Actually took him not too long to get the LG also. Plenty more time now.
But how is he gonna approach that since Tox is already well positioned for it? He did exactly 7 bolts of damage.
Mm-hmm. Fazz is waiting. Where's Tox gonna appear from? I'm kind of scared.
He's right there. He's waiting for Fazz to misstep, but he lost so much time that he's going to lose the Mega.
Nicely done from Fazz. Made the best out of a bad situation. Here it is, LG on LG. Fazz is actually committing quite hard on this one. Is he going to go for the rail? Misses the angle. Just about. That could well have been a kill. Is Fazz going to make a jump though on red? It's not up for 5 seconds. This is way too early to be here.
Yeah, Fazz. Huge mistime on that red blunder. You cannot make mistakes like that at this level. That was just a very easy frag for Tox.
And this might be one more as well.
And look how composed Tox is. He's just like, Fazz is doing main around him and he doesn't even move. Okay, how did he miss that rail though?
Yeah, I was sure that was going to hit. But Tox, he managed to pick up some LG ammunition. Fazz dropping down here. This is probably going to end up being an investment. I'm not sure it's going to be a terribly good one. Tox with 200 armor.
Needs help though, and Fazz is just sweeping the map of health. If he goes in for a fight and he does a ton of damage, he didn't though.
Yeah, he gives up a little freebie, but we have got Mega and Red up at the same time next. Fazz might be able to negotiate himself an item. Oh, Tox though, is he going to move in for the kill and try to deny all of this? Well, Mega gets taken, but look at the damage from Tox. Sick rail at the end.
Yeah. And Tox still doesn't have all that much health.
No, he doesn't. He's
more rail would kill him. Can Fazz connect? No. He should stay in this 50 HP area, waiting for it to spawn and just trying to deny from Tox.
Tox does get the 100 full health now. It looks like Tox is quite interested in getting the next Mega. Oh my, that rail is going to hit as well. He's going to drop down and try to end Fazz's life prematurely. Fazz does get the red and deny it from Tox. But I'm not sure that's so important right now. Fazz needs to get himself in control without giving up a kill. And that's looking to be very difficult. A little bit of a drop down. Fazz actually turning on the other side of him. He does actually pick up the red armor. Great damage. Sure, he's giving up a kill to try and get in control now, but I think this time he's actually done enough to possibly secure himself a good opportunity.
After 5 frags, he doesn't have that many weapons. That's why Tox is taking the more defensive position with the LG and the rail, because he knows he can just use it since Fazz only has a rocket launcher. He does use it to its best advantage. Gets the Mega, gets it yellow, now getting more weapons. While Tox is in his spot.
Oh no, he's on his way up there. Oh, surely. No, he keeps on dropping.
He doesn't like his own spot.
No. Fazz is sitting pretty early on red right now, just poking at Tox, trying to do some damage. He wants to ideally keep him in here until the red armor does spawn.
Yeah, because if he gets the red armor, he can just up over back to the Mega. And this would be a very good win for Fazz, and it does seem like it's going to be a frag.
Incredibly played there by Fazz. He is on the board now. It took some hard grafting, but he got there. He still hasn't got the railgun, but he's got plenty of ammunition on the other two important weapons.
And Tox probably has a railgun. Fazz needs to think about the weapons right now. Right, rushing right now, it's not a bad decision. He needs to do it right now to get the frag. And stop getting just rush directly. He's taking a lot of damage from Tox. There we go, gets a frag. Up over fast to the red, making sure Tox cannot spawn there. And Tox gets the rail, and now it's going to be a little bit harder for Fazz.
Yeah, this is
one
stressful
more rail.
for Fazz.
I mean, 2 more rails and Fazz could die.
Oh dear.
Tox
And after one more, and Tox, of course, he's going to hit it. You can never count him out of it. I don't really know how Fazz should have dealt with the situation anyway. Maybe he could have just hidden behind a pillar on the teleporter exit.
No, I mean,
that might have been.
I would actually go and get the rail before hopping back over to the red, but I end up losing out on it, probably.
Oh, Tox is hitting a rail at the end of that.
Yeah, it sucks.
We are just approached the halfway mark. The pressure mounting now for Fazz to get something done in Furious Heights. Tox though is opting to pick up the red. This is going to leave enough time for Fazz to actually get Mega, but look,
Tox doesn't get the red though. He comes back in, trying to do damage onto the Mega, which he does.
That worked out nicely for him. He does need more rail ammo, so he might actually spend a couple of moments picking up some resources in this area. And now we've got ages until items are up. And Tox is super early for this red. Definitely wants to secure this item. Fazz moving in though. He's done some great amount of LG damage. Is he going to come back out? Oh, Tox has just got his crosshair pinned on that area.
It's amazing. I mean, Fazz did pretty much the most amount of damage he could have done because everything went right for him. But still, Tox is doing his normal amount of damage.
Yeah.
Matches up to it.
Tox wasn't happy using the rail at the beginning, so he goes for the switch. Fazz might be able to defend red armor now. He's actually goes up the teleporter exit. Bit of plasma damage is helping significantly, I think. And here it is, drop down from Tox. He won't get that red. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, that sacrifice. I mean, we're really going to have to see what Fazz can do. I think now is the most important time for Fazz to pull out a big move. If he dies now and loses out another chance, I think it might be game over.
He needs to make sure he gets either the Mag or the red this time. And can he actually get one of them? He can get the red now. Tox lets him a little bit of room to breathe. This is Fazz's last chance. One more that, and it's going to be GG. He cannot fail.
Well, that's exactly what Tox is going to try and force. Failure. Yellow, that's going to help. Ooh, he manages to avoid a rail. And Fazz finally gets the lightning gun. Let's see if he makes a move on red. He's surely going to try and do some damage. Tox can pick this up completely for free.
The thing is, Fazz does not need the red. All he wants is to do damage on Tox, but oh, he ends up making a very bad drop down, and Tox is the only one doing damage there.
Yeah, he's going to be leaving that area. He was even railable at that point. And Tox, he gets a clean pick up on the Mega. Fazz, he wants to get the next red armor, but time's starting to tick ever so fast.
It's a very good fight for Fazz. He could actually win this.
While the LG damage is immense, he can't get the rail out in time. 9 health left for Tox. Let's see if there's going to be a quick rush though from Fazz. There's 75 worth of resources here, cleaned up by Tox. And now I don't know if Fazz can be such a threat. Oh man, how do you go up versus this rail? Well, this is Tox's map pick. So Tox, you know, he should be feeling good over here.
Yeah, so far winning his map picks.
Pardon?
So far he's winning all of his map picks.
Yeah, and
That's
Fazz got to do the same.
I really wanted to see Tox versus Amos just on Furious Heights and on Lost World and on Blood Run.
Lost World would have been a very interesting one. But did you say it was going to be Toxicity next?
Yeah.
I think that could be quite crazy. Do you remember Toxicity between Fazz and Sparty in the show match in October? That was one of the most. It was one of the most breathtaking toxicities I think I've ever seen. Oh, Fazz, he goes for the jump on the Mega. He never gets to pick it up. Oh, really? He gets the jump over this time. Oh man. Tox's rail once again. He's searching for the spawn points. That's going to be GG. Tox is going to take map 3 and put himself on match point here in the winner bracket finals. And in fine style once again.
Oh yeah.
But it seems like the maps are slightly one-sided with lots of chances for both players all the way through. But, you know, we're always getting premature GGs. To be honest, they've all been pretty good games so far as well. And Toxicity, I mean, it could be amazing. It could end up to be a complete nail-biter. I guess we're just going to have to find out. Whatever happens, Fazz has got to win this one, or he's sent down to the lower bracket. And Tox will have, well, he'll be able to warm his seat up in the grand final.
Oh, and my quick live just crashed.
Okay, hopefully we can get you back in just a moment. These guys have just started at this point, so I'll start us off and I'll wait for you to join us in just a second. Guys, this is Fazz versus Tox, map number 4 in the winner bracket final. I'm going to watch Tox off the beginning of this one. He's going to get the Mega Star. I think Fazz is going to get an early railgun, which he'll definitely be happy about. Or maybe not. He's trying to make a jump over now. He avoids the air rocket. Tox is really weak. I was certainly not expecting Fazz to make that move over, but it was well read by Fazz because, you know, Tox didn't have an LG, and that really would have been the biggest hindrance for him if he did. Red up once more. Fazz is having a fantastic start. He just needs to start getting a kill from this. Sooner or later. And now with Tox picking up the railgun, this is where things start getting a little bit tricky. Oh, a rail for a rail. Fazz has got to make sure if he does take a rail, he's able to reply with it. And on that last one, he wasn't able to. Yeah, hints of damage thrown at each other. Tox trying to be very passive right now. He doesn't want to give up this first kill. Fazz doing quite a lot of damage, moving in with the lightning gun. This could be it. Fazz is on the board at the beginning. Exactly what he needed. And even goes for the rocket jump and wants to make sure he has time to move over to that red. That yellow's not going to spawn for a second. He gets the rocket in the face. Tox, is he going to move back and try and get an amazing rail from Fazz? He's all out of slugs now. And Tox is going to be able to get that red armor. This is going to be difficult for Fazz now to start protecting the items. Top yellow is going to be available in just a moment. And Fazz finally gets himself some more rail ammunition. We're just about 2 minutes into this game and we have only had 1 kill. Fazz, does he want to go for Mega? I think he's more interested in getting red, but he's going to settle with basically whatever Tox doesn't. And again, we're getting a rail trade. Oh, nice little flick from Fazz. And Tox is still actually by the 25 health bubbles. Oh, great damage there, but the rail from Tox, I can't believe it hits. I don't know why I can't. I should expect it.
Yeah, should always believe it's going to hit.
Oh man!
Oh my!
Fazz a great combos. Tox was totally speechless at that point. Fazz is going to remain in the lead.
They're fighting over the Mega, but the only item that's up now is the red, and again, going back and forth between these two. Can Fazz actually get the Mega, or should it not be trading the items? Maybe not, because Tox comes back in.
Oh no! Fazz can't make it up. Is Tox going to go for a jump? I think he's going to wait till the last moment. Yeah, he gets the kill, and then it's safe. He's very patient with the items.
Oh, but the rail right off the spawn from Fazz.
And Fazz is going to know where he is again. I think Fazz might try and make a move on the yellows. I mean, it'd probably be wise, but he does need that lightning gun, so let's see where he appears from. Tox seems to be looking in every direction, expecting him all over the place. It's going to be Mega in a moment. Tox, though, he's going to meet him by the teleporter exit. Fazz might be a little bit early for this one, and Tox gets the kill before Mega's picked up. That's a heartbreaker. LG taken. Fazz actually not taking any damage then. I guess that's the best that could have happened in that situation. And here he is, just trying to push forward on him in this little choke point. Piling on the damage. I don't think that's a bad thing to do.
Wow.
Gets a little bit of rocket, but these are the sacrifices he's just going to have to make.
Thing is, Tox just got 225s. This now is a good fight because red and Mega are going to be spawned at the same time. And if you can get a good weapon to fight with, you can maybe try to get the red. He has a plasma, but Tox knows exactly where he is and he's doing the damage. He's going to let him get the red.
Can he get
connect
out
with
of
the
there?
rail?
I'm not sure if he can get out. I think Tox is let him do it. He wanted to possibly cut him off at the 50 health bubble, but Fazz took a different route. Whereas right now, it's just about Tox doing the damage.
Tox does seem much more composed in this map than what he usually gets through. I think maybe in the end of the day we might even see a 3-1 for Tox.
Yeah, it could happen. Fazz though, he drops onto the red armor. This might be enough damage. It kind of helped him out somehow. And it's going to be 225s over to the Mega. He doesn't need to go for the kills immediately. He just needs the item.
Mega is up. Oh my god,
the risk he's taking. He needs to hit the rail.
He needs that Mega. Oh my god,
he can't get it. Oh, and he goes for another shot, but Tox is just too quick with that lightning gun.
I cannot believe he didn't know that the Mega was up.
Yeah, he had to pick it up. No more LG for Tox, but does he even need it?
That was Fazz's best opportunity in the first half of the game.
And I feel like the difficulty setting is just about to increase. 6 frags behind, man. I'm having warm memories though of the way Fazz played out of control and behind when he was against Sparty. I'm wondering if he can replicate that performance. He's doing decent damage with the LG. He could win himself a big item now. However, he appears on the other side, so Tox is going to get both the major items. Fazz has got to play for the yellows right now. And
Oh.
not good, man. These are signs of Fazz breaking. And the yellow's really not going to be enough to.
And look at Fazz,
seal
and
the
look at
deal
Tox.
in the
He's
fight.
even branching out, just trying to get frags because he knows he has enough stack to allow him to just keep pushing in and keep trying to get frags.
Yeah, and well, on top of that, he's got more now of that Mega. And he's working nicely with the rotation. Tox isn't being too greedy. He's just been pretty good at dealing the damage whenever it's been required. And Fazz's fighting skills have certainly not been bad.
No, I mean the damage is dead even. I just Tox keeps getting the items on top of that.
Yeah, so Fazz needs to actually deal considerably more damage than Tox, which is really difficult to even comprehend that sentence. We got Mega up in a second, but oh, another rail, he's gonna hit it. He had full health. And something positive for Fazz happening. These shards are gonna put him above a rail.
Well, it lasted very little, didn't it?
Oh man. He wants the 50 health bubble, but Tox is probably staring it down. Was there any other health looking around? There's a 25. And you can push in for this, but red has already been taken by Tox.
Oh, and there's another rail. He's just
Tox
playing with him. He's like, okay, I'll let you take that, but right after that, I'll just rail you again.
It's
Toying with him.
stressful as hell for Fazz. And Fazz is hoping that maybe Tox is going to go over to the next Mega and let him have the red. And in the end, he bets against it. He has really no choice but to fear Tox right now. He goes for the rail in close combat. And Tox has got a good weapon for that range. Plasma will work just his wonders. Just saving Fazz from burning up in that acid. And it looks really like Tox is going to be able to hold on to this map. And it's going to be a 4th toxicity loss for Fazz against Tox.
Yeah, and Tox looks like a beast.
He does. But you know what? It's not the last chance for Fazz. This is double elimination.
Yeah,
so
but
unless miracles happen in the next 2 minutes.
From what I'm seeing from Tox, can anyone in this tournament take him down?
I'm not sure, man. Sparty, he's been looking a little bit weaker than I have seen him before. But maybe he'll warm up throughout the day. Fazz, I gotta say Fazz has been the most likely contestant to beating Tox. And I'm not going to be surprised if we see a Fazz Tox grand final. But we'll have to wait until that point. Impossibly difficult angles to go for. We've got 2 direct rockets. There's another little pop rocket.
Oh god, the rockets are really, really good. Like, there are a lot of ledges on the map and all of the 8 variations that make it very hard to place the rocket exactly as you want it. But Tox's rockets are just spot on.
Yeah. So Fazz has definitely given it a good crack, man. He's built himself so many chances, but he's just been heartbroken every single time. I mean, sure, that Sinister victory will probably stick with him for a little bit, but he needed more. I was expecting more from him in Furious Heights, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but Tox was just rock solid there.
Yeah. Tox is here to win. He wants to be the best Swedish Quake Live player. Or Quake Live dueler, should I clarify.
Isn't he already the best Swedish Quake Live TDMer as well?
More than likely, yeah.
I mean, he won.
I think he wants more than just one accolade, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe
stunning.
In the future events we'll see Tox trying to grab the flag as well.
I can only wish for that. Oh, he even gets the kill. There were 3 health remaining. And we're going to have GG's in just a second. Tox is guaranteed to be right now the 2 best duelers here in all of Sweden. Fazz, though, he's going to be top 3 and he's got a chance to have another crack at the victory and for that massive trophy that we've got for the win.